Barbra Streisand.
Hey guys, welcome to Homebrew Wednesday once again. And first things first, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the guys that left such nice messages on Revelation Tuesday from last week. It did really mean a lot to me, and thank you to you all. It wasn't meant to be like a really sort of downer of a video, it was meant to be an uplifting one. But I was probably really tired and it may come across like as a bit of a downer, but it wasn't supposed to. But anyway, thank you to each one of you guys. I really appreciate it. It's nice to know that people are thinking about me. Okay, what have we got? Well, after last week's debacle about the mash tun of doom, I have been in contact, albeit by PMs and mails and stuff, or whatever it is, with Harry Brew 69, the ledge. He's offered me a drilled out mash tun, so that means I don't have to do one. So Harry, thank you very much. I think the best way, because I'm not in any major rush to put an all grain on, and judging from looking outside, it's been raining here, man, so I'm not going outside to do a proper all grain. So I reckon we should leave it until we do the SJ pour experimente, putting the tay in experimente. And then what you can do, just put the bottles inside the tun and box it up and send it back. I reckon 20 quid, something like that, for the postage. Somewhere around that region, so I'll include that when I send my batch off to you, and that'll be not next week, is it? Yeah, next week. Yeah, so I'm going to be getting those off to you, and then just put the bottles inside a mash tun, send it back. Come on, wicked, man. Might even include a couple of prezzies for you to taste. We'll see how much room we've got left in the box. Yeah. Anyway, Harry, thank you very much. What other things have we got? Homebrew Wednesday. Yeah, we do have some more stuff on Homebrew Wednesday. It's not all about talking about woe. I got this in the post. Very thin package. Wonder what this could be. From Dave, the ledge. So cheers, Dave. I'll put your link at the bottom. But I've got lots of samples of piss, of urine. Well, let's have a look. 1, 2, oh yeah, 3 samples to try. This one looks a bit bit red, man. You need to go and see the doctor about that, dude. But of course they're not. This one is, let's see if we can do this one, raspberry rum. We also have, what's this one? I don't know if the camera's picking this up. Blueberry gin. Nice, that one's, I love my gin, man, that's cool. And this one is the cherry vodka. So we've got 3 samples. Dave, cheers. It's been a while in coming these, but I really do appreciate it. And I'm going to send some of my samples to you, man, so you'll have something to drink. I might include depends what I've got and how much room and boxes, but I'll try and put a strawberry cider or something like that into the box. So once again, I'm a really lucky guy and I got some beer mail or brew mail, whatever you call it. So Dave, thank you very much. Okay, what else did I do this week? Well, I met up with a guy who'd sent me a shed load of beers, man. Beer Lover 1983. We met up on Saturday. And yeah, really nice guy, really nice to meet up with him. What more can I say? He's a cool guy and quite young, well, younger than me, so it's good to know that people are continuing on the brewing. You know, raise the fist to the home brewers. But I gave him some of these. This is why these are in the background. I gave him Strawberry Cider 2, The Revenge. I didn't give him these actual ones, you know, I gave them to him on Saturday. And I gave him this one, which I've been saying I've been trying to get in the bottle for ages. This is an IPA, and holy fuck. Well, let's have a look. Whoa, hey look, there's Hermia, she wants to be in a video. Yeah guys, I'm going to do a bit of a taste now, so I'll join you in a minute. You know when you've been Homebrew Wednesday'd. Okay, we're back. And we have some Tsingtao. No, we've got a Tsingtao glass. But in here is the IPA that basically it was brewing for about a week, and I left it in the tun because I was such a lazy fuck. I left it in the fermentation chamon for about two and a half weeks, something like that. Maybe 3 weeks, shouldn't have done it really. And this one was a little bit special because I put some hops into the boil with some DME, mixed it all up, boiled it for about 15 minutes. I put some Goldings and some Hallertau that I had left from the experimente of the side A, and they were pretty bitter, man. So this thing, I mean, IPAs are supposed to be bitter, but yeah, I don't know about this. One mistake I did was because I totally sort of was being very laid back about this brew, as I tend to be, unfortunately. I didn't dry hop it. That was my mistake. I should have dry hopped this bastard as well. Let's have a look. Because I'm not really getting anything from this. It's very slight hop note, hop aroma. Tiny bit reminiscent of a kind of a lagery kind of thing. Maybe that's the Hallertau. And I know you guys are slapping yourselves going, John, why didn't you put some dry hops in? It's an IPA, damn it. Well, guys, I was far too lazy. I should have done, but hey, we'll see what we get, because when you do a late addition for a short boil, it should give you some aroma anyway. Only problem is, because it was in there for a long time, all the aroma might have floated away into the atmosphere. Anyway, let's drink some. Very bitter. Very bitter. Definitely an IPA. Ooh. Getting a bitter aftertaste. Kind of a bit like a lager, you know, that sort of you get from lagers. Can't really detect the homebrew taste, you know what I mean, because it was a kit. It was a Cooper's IPA, I think, if I remember rightly. Very sort of, very hop oily, you know what I mean? But you can't really taste individual hops. Perhaps the Hallertau is the one that comes through, which is why it's a tiny bit lagery. As you can see, pretty cloudy, and reasonably dark. I used a kind of, was it an amber one? An amber dry malt in there. So it gave it a little bit of colour. And I've carbonated some in the bottle, so I'll be really interested to see. Grant, what do you reckon, man? I'd leave it for a while, leave it for a couple of weeks to carb up, and maybe another week. But give it a go, see what you reckon. I think it's really sort of sour, really bitter. So it's a bit like a kind of a lager, but an over-the-top hopped chamon lager. Hey look, some of you guys might have noticed Hermia has got a brew in the background as well, which is this one, which again, it's been in the fridge, and again is very cloudy. But this is some of the wow I did, Wurzel's Orange Wine. War. And that video is finally up, so if you guys want to watch how I did it, it's called Easy Home Brew, which is going to be a new series I do. Easy Home Brew Wurzel's Orange Wine. Yeah, but look at that, I used the red grape juice, so it's going to be a kind of rosé, and that's what they said in the thing. If you use red grape juice, it comes out a bit like a rosé. So that's what I was going for, and I have to say it looks really nice, and smell wise, smells like a rosé. What more can I say? Rosé Chamonix. Very, very nice. Let's try some. Not going to spit it out like a proper wine person because I'm too mean, I'm too stingy. Hey, I'm a home brewer. I like to get my value for money, you know what I mean? With my brewage. Just tiny for the shout with the brewage, man. That made me laugh, dude. Sorry, I digress, as usual. This is very much like a commercial rosé. You probably wouldn't know if you put this in front of someone and told them it's just a rosé and didn't tell them what it was. I don't think they'd clock on that it's got orange juice in it. You can, if you know that it's got orange in, you can get a little bit of the orange taste just on the aftertaste. It's a sort of sweetness, but it's kind of a bit like a marmalade-y kind of taste, which I've heard, I think it was Gilly Goulden, you know, famous wine buff, saying marmalade taste before. So I think I'll be able to fool a couple of people. The other thing about the wow was, if you saw my video, I didn't fill it up to the top. So I only did probably about 3 litres including the water, because it's meant to be quite a violent ferment. So I deliberately didn't add any water to it. I was going to do it after a couple of days. Guess what? I was a bit lazy once again, and I haven't added any water. I haven't topped it up to 4.5 gallons in this one. So it was going to be 14 and I haven't added any water. This is going to be quite strong. I reckon you're looking at least sort of 15–16%. But it doesn't taste like it. It really doesn't. It's very, very clean. So Wurzel's orange wine gets a double thumbs up from John. I mean, we'll do another proper tasting video at some point, but you got to try this. For those of you that don't necessarily do wine kits and just want to do a small batch cheaply, my goodness, I mean, the ingredients probably under £5. Very, very cheap and very nice, man. Yeah. Anyway, what else have we got? You can rock out with your cock out to Homebrew Wednesday. Guys, I was going to talk about some other rubbish, but I could see that the video was getting quite long. So we'll call it a day there on Homebrew Wednesday. Yeah, and there'll be a few more videos coming out probably this week. We'll see how it goes. Guys, enjoy your Homebrew Wednesday and we'll see you soon. Cheers and beers.